I'm back from MFF, and oh my god, was it a great first experience for the con. It was my first ever, and the theming this year was snow days. Everybody looked so adorable in their costumes this year. It was such an amazing con, and first experience for me, at least for when it comes to MFF. Some of the highlights for me were the Virality Showcase, and along with that, being able to connect to my fellow content creators. But before we get into that, why did no one tell me at MFF? There was so much walking. I think I've walked more this con than I've ever walked at a con before, and oh my god, it was almost unbearable sometimes. And don't even get me started on the Sky Bridge, because I think the hotels got together and said, how can we fuck with the animal people this year? Which, shout out to the hotels for literally putting up with 15,000 of us, which on behalf of all of the animal people that came out to your hotels, I am so sorry for what you probably had to clean up in those hotel rooms. I arrived Wednesday, had a whole hotel room to myself. It was super fun. It was also very nice to not worry about roommates and coming back super late and, accidentally waking them up. So that was a plus on the actual room being all to myself, which I honestly really enjoyed and had fun with. Fast forwarding to Thursday, where I didn't just stand in one, not two, but 3 different lines to actually get my registration, which I actually had to do the registration at the con while I was there because I didn't pre-order or pre-registration. But other than staying, in line and getting registration, I ended up just hanging around with my good friends throughout the day and throughout the week, honestly, and being able to meet people that I haven't gotten to meet in a very long time, which I was super excited about. I actually got to meet one of my good friends, Sparky Husky, who we've been friends for a couple years now, and we finally got to meet in person. And oh my god, it was so amazing. I honestly enjoyed it, and I look forward to actually hanging out with him again at some of the other cons, and even if we go back to MFF together, or are in that general vicinity, I do hope that we get to hang out again. But throughout the con, I got to meet so many people that I've been wanting to meet and take pictures with and see them in person. And it was such an amazing experience for me to actually do that. I was actually brought to the Virality Showcase as a +1 by my good friend Bones, who, if you're not following Bones, please follow Bones. Go follow him. He actually had a video in the showcase, which honestly, it will be down in the description. Go watch it. It is such a good video and honestly very emotional. So please do yourself a favor and actually go watch it. All the content creators that actually made videos for this showcase, they either had me crying, laughing, or they straight up had me questioning things, which honestly, great work on doing exactly what I think they were trying to do, which was amazing. There were actually a couple people that I actually got to meet that I actually follow and watch on a semi-regular basis, which one of them was Bardic, which I have a funny story. Me and Bardic kept running into each other just in passing, and I kept saying hi to him, and he kept saying hi to me, and then we both said bye to each other, because we were literally going opposite directions every time we met each other. And then I finally got to track him down and actually get a photo with him. So that was a great actual experience with a content creator that I even follow. I actually got to meet Kibbles the Husky, which was a great experience. We've been friends for so long that it's just a blur now, and we've talked about so much. It's so great to actually meet him in person, and it was super fun to actually just chat and chill with him. I also got to go to the VR chat meetup, which that main room, that main ballroom where they had I believe the raves and everything, was huge, and there were so many people that actually went to this and hung out in this room. It was so crazy the amount of people. In fact, we, I believe, almost filled up the room with how many people there were, and on that meeting, the line actually extended throughout the main hotel, at least the downstairs of the main hotel, and I believe out a little bit through the outside. I think that's what I heard, but I can't confirm that. But I do have some footage of it, so it should be playing right now. But it was such an amazing time to see everybody from VR chat and getting to interact with them. But throughout the weekend, I did get to go to the dealer's den and artist alley, which that was honestly amazing. I have footage of the line, but I don't actually have footage of the den itself, mainly because I guess it did not save, and I am dumb for that. So, but throughout the dealer's den, there was so much just furry creators and stuff selling their goods. I did see a lot of Fennec merchandise, but I did not get to get any of the Fennec merchandise. But other than that, I had such a great time at the actual con. It was such an amazing experience. I do have some photos of me and my friends actually, them suiting and them walking around the con in cute Christmas gear, which if you don't follow these beans, make sure you go follow them. One's Hyper, one is ArdenWolfsky, and the other is Ursa. Make sure you go follow them on all of their respective platforms. I'll try and put all their stuff down below. I also got crowned the King of Bottoms, which I'm so sorry to everybody who thinks they are the King of Bottoms, but it is now official. I actually have a crown, and I'm sorry, but I guess I am the king, so you might as well just bow down. But after a lot of walking and a lot of good time with friends, sadly the con did have to come to an end, and me and my friends actually went out to a last dinner, which we went to a seafood bar, or seafood place, and it was actually really good food. I really do recommend, if you're ever in the Chicago area, to go over to, I believe it's Seawater. I think that's what the place was called. It was actually really good food, and I recommend it. And sadly, I had to leave that night due to just miscommunications on other ends. But it was such a great time. I do recommend, if you are ever going to go to a FurCon, make sure you have MFF on your bucket list or on your fur list to just go to it and experience it for the first time. Definitely is a con that I'm probably going to maybe frequent, but we'll see. We'll play it by ear. Anyway, that's been me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all next time. Goodbye, everybody.